how are you, lads and lasses? Welcome to English from Zero to Hero, where the magic of storytelling happens, where it meets science of language learning. I'm Jonathan, your host, and this is my podcast. We will explore the captivating world of short stories designed specifically to enrich your language journey, guided by the insightful experiences and theories of Dr. Frank Smith and Dr. Stephen Krashen. We delve into the concept of comprehensible input. The idea that understanding language through meaningful context is the key to effective learning. Our stories are crafted to not only entertain, but also to deepen your understanding in a natural and engaging way. Each episode we will embark on a new narrative adventure tailored to offer language input that is both accessible and intriguing. Whether you are learning English as a second language or aiming to elevate, to improve to the next level your comprehension skills, these theories will offer the perfect blend of language learning, and it's a blend of challenge and comprehension. So, settle in, open your mind, let the journey of language learning through storytelling begin. Welcome to English from Zero to Hero. And the episode today is all about concert. Yes, who doesn't like a concert? I love concert. I've been to different concerts. I think these concerts, I've been to 3 or 4 in my life. I loved. It's very nice. A lot of people go yearly. Well, let's get it started, okay? Here we go. The story is a man, okay, talking to his friend about a concert they intended to go. Here we go. I heard on the news this morning that my favorite band is going to hold a concert here next month. I was absolutely thrilled. The first thing I did was call my friend Danny, who is also a huge fan of the band. Not only are they performing in town, but they will also be playing at a bar called The Geezer. That's a very funny name for a bar. The Geezer. The Geezer is known for being a small, intimate venue, so we would be able to get close to the band. It's not like a huge amphitheater where you can't even see the band. For example, Oasis from the back rows. These would be perfect concert experience if only we could get our hands on some tickets. I was certain the tickets would sell out quickly when they went on sale on Saturday morning. So Danny and I decided to camp outside the box office on Friday night. That way, when the box office opened on Saturday morning, we would definitely secure our tickets. We had something to eat on Friday evening. Then, dressed in our warmest clothes and took our sleeping bags to the ticket office. This was around 8 p.m. When we arrived, I couldn't believe it. There were already about 100 people in the queue. Terrible. I was sure we would be the first ones. Well, I was definitely mistaken. Dan and I joined the end of the queue, unfortunately, and we hardly got any sleep all night. We had a good chat with different people, other people there. They spent the night hanging out. Nothing got out of hand, though, so we weren't bothered by the police. By the morning, there were more than 300 devoted fans lined up. In the end, it was worth it. When the box office opened at 9 a.m., we queued up, rushed to the front, to the window one by one, and got our tickets. Whew. it was all worthwhile. I heard afterwards that the concert sold out in less than half an hour. I'm so glad we braved the code and camped out. I really can't wait for next month to see Oasis and Liam Gallagher singing. That will be amazing, right? Thank you very much indeed. And now let's go to our vocabulary box, okay, lads and lasses? And here we go. The first one, thrilled. What's the meaning of thrilled? Meaning very excited or happy. Example, I'll give an example. She was thrilled to receive an invitation to the wedding. Number 2, venue, meaning a place where an event or activity happens. Example, the conference was held at a large venue in the city centre. 3, amphitheatre, meaning an open or circular building with a central space for events, surrounded by rows of seats. Example, the concert was held in the ancient amphitheatre, providing excellent acoustics. 4, secure, meaning to obtain something, especially with effort. Example, he managed to secure a seat on the crowded train. 5, queue, very British word, queue, meaning a line of people waiting for something. Example, we joined the queue at the ticket booth to wait for our turn. 6, chat or chinwag or conversation, meaning to talk informally. Example, we had a pleasant chat over coffee after the meeting. 7, hang out. What's the meaning of a hangout? Well, a lot of people get confused to go out with hang out. I go out with my friends and hang out with my friends. It's hang out with your friends. Don't forget, you hang out with your friends. Go out with another friend. That's something a little bit naughty, regardless the country. Okay? Hang out. What's the meaning of that? To spend time relaxing. For instance, we usually hang out at the park on Saturdays. 8, out of hand, meaning out of control. Example, the situation got out of hand quickly during the protest. That's really bad. Protesters are very difficult to handle, right? 9, bother. Bother. What's the meaning of a bother? Don't bother me. If you have a brother or a sister, don't bother me, please. Meaning to give someone trouble or annoy them. Yes. Example, the noise didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. Well, sometimes people have drills like beep, 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 beep. Very noisy. So if it's noisy, not only a noise, but if it's noisy, it bothers me, it annoys me, okay? Devoted. Well, you have to be devoted to someone, like your wife, your husband, your spouse, okay? Meaning, very loyal or dedicated. Example, she is a devoted fan of the artist, attending all his concerts. 11, worthwhile, meaning worth the time or effort spent. Example, the trip was expensive, but it was definitely worthwhile. You can also say worth it. The trip was definitely worth it. Sold out, meaning with the tickets or goods were all purchased. Oh no, they sold out. Example, the event sold out within minutes of the tickets being released. 13, brave. Some people are brave. Well, it's also a verb. Adjective as well. Is this, meaning to face something difficult or unpleasant without fear. Example, we braved the storm to reach the shelter. They braved the storm to reach the shelter. 14. Intimate. Intimate. So, meaning, what's the meaning of that? Comfortable or private or involving a close friendship. Example. The restaurant, that's a different example. Okay, what you thought that would come here. The example is the restaurant has a very intimate atmosphere, perfect for a quiet dinner with your friend with benefits. All right. 15. Nosebleed section. What would be the nosebleed section? That I forgot to put that in the text, but anyway, now you know one. Nosebleed section, meaning the highest seats in a venue. Farthest from the stage. Example, tickets were so expensive that we ended up in the nosebleed section. It's a slang, it's a very nice slang to use that. And the last one, the funniest one, is 16. A geezer. What's the meaning of a geezer? Geezer, meaning informal or mildly disparaging. An old, eccentric, or unreasonable person. Well, like, I give an example, a good one. Noel Gallagher said about Eric Cantona. What a geezer! What a geezer! Like, wow, what is that? You know, what the person is absolutely eccentric. Check these on the internet, it's very nice. Talking about Eric Cantona. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you next episode. A big kiss, lads and lasses. See you. Thank you for listening.